Don't waste time using horrible formations in FC26, focus on the best ones. I'm pretty sure that every single one of you find it difficult to defend this year and concede plenty of goals. That's why the 4-2-1-3, the formation we're going to talk about today, is going to solve all of your problems in defense. It was number one formation in FC25, it is once again one of the best possible meta formations in FC26, so let me show you the best possible game plans. If you wanna buy the cheapest FC26 coins on the market, make sure to visit mmloexp.com and use Crossy at checkout for 8% off. Check the link in the description down below. As always, if you guys enjoy this type of content on my YouTube channel, make sure to leave a like. Can we go over 1000 likes if you guys want me to continue uploading daily tips and tricks videos about defending, passing, shooting, tactics, how to score goals, absolutely everything, guys. You can find it on my YouTube channel. In the upcoming 30-40 days, you're going to get double uploads of tutorials, so every single one of you will become a Division 1 player or Elite Division player if you follow everything. With that being said, let's get back to our beautiful 4-2-1-3 tutorial. In the upcoming weeks, I'm going to review the best possible formations in the game one by one. I'm going to do a dedicated tutorial like the one that you're currently watching, and of course, number one formation that I really want to review for you guys is the 4-2-1-3. Just like in FC25, if you guys don't use a formation with CDMs, if you guys go with a formation with CMs, they will not come back in defense every single time. We've got the same problem. Just like in the previous FIFA edition, that's why the first formation I wanted to review for you is the 4-2-1-3, because you've got two CDMs. They are going to come back in defense every single time you lose the ball in front positions, and you're going to build a solid defender line, and you will definitely concede less goals once you apply my tactics. So before minute 1, just make sure to build a full chemistry squad. 33 out of 33 is really important, guys. If you build 25 or 30 out of 33, your team is going to perform extremely weird on the field, so building a full chemistry squad is the key to success. Anyways, with that being said, we go to tactics. And tactic number 1, the first one that we're going to talk about, will be the one that you should use from minute 1, okay? Build-up style. In FC26, passing is absolutely unreal, okay? Short passing is going to work, but not for this formation. We've got other formations that will perform extremely well with short passing. When it comes to the 4-2-1-3, there is only one applicable option for maximum performance, and it is by far counter, simply because this formation is a bit more defensive and you want to create counterattacks in the fastest possible way when you guys take the ball from the opponent in your own half. That's why counter is going to make it possible for your entire team, especially the CDMs and your cam, to go forward the moment you take the ball and create deadly counterattacks. Regarding defensive approach, I tested 25, 50, 70 and 95. Let me tell you something, okay? Yesterday I went to play some matches with 70. You know what was the problem? Minute 75, my team was dead. Why is that? Because we're currently using low rated squads, guys. Common goal players, silvers, bronze cards, rare gold cards, they don't have high stamina stats. Is 70 going to be a game changer? Yes, definitely going to be a game changer, but not in the first month of the game release. 70 is going to be usable from minute 1 to the final whistle in like maybe 30-40 days when you guys build teams with higher stamina attributes. That's why there is only one option at the moment, and it is by far 50. So when you guys apply 50, we go to player roles. Regarding the goalkeeper, nothing will be changed regarding the goalkeeper. In FC25, I was using sweeper keeper. My goalkeeper was going forward all the time to clear the ball. What is the actual problem with sweeper keeper in FC26? Chip shots. The problem is the chip shots. Have you guys used chip shots this year? Chip shots are more broken than the trivelas and the finesse shots from outside the penalty box in FC25. You don't need chip shot playstyle. It is simply broken with strikers without special chip shot playstyle. So I highly recommend you guys go with goalkeeper defend. And regarding the center backs, for both of them, do not change anything, okay? Defender, defend, focus, leave it like that. By the way, when it comes to the center backs, I never ever touch my center backs default roles in FC25. and I kind of feel like I will never change it in FC26 too. Regarding the LB and the RB, okay, these positions are crucial in the 4-2-1-3 formation. In FC25, I was using false back defend. However, in FC26, I prefer to go with fullback defend. Just like that, fullback defend for both of them. For the LB and the RB, fullback defend. Versatile is a brand new option. And what is the difference, guys? Look at this. So, defend, your LB and RB are mostly going to stay in defense in 95% of the cases. If you guys go with balance, in 50-60% of the cases, they stay at the back, and in like 30-40% of the cases, they are going to join the attack. If you guys go with versatile, your LB and RB are going to move closer to the center backs, but also they're going to join the attack. At this stage of FC25, you don't want your LB and RB to join the attack, especially when you guys go with the 4-2-1-3 formation, because you've got wingers, left and right winger, to stay on the sidelines all the time. So, with that being said, I think these are the best possible instructions for the defenders at the moment. When it comes to the CDMs, the CDM position is crucial in FC26. Holding and the focus should be ball winning for both of them. You want your CDMs to come back in defense every single time you lose the ball in front positions. And the good thing about this is the fact that you don't need to manually control the CDMs. They are going to come back in defense because of the holding row and the ball winning focus by themselves. And as you guys can see, we built a very good solid defender line composed of 4+2 players, and you will definitely concede less goals in FC26. Regarding the central attacking midfielder position, I love using Shadow Striker. Okay, the focus is attack by default. This is my favorite option in FC26. Playmaker is also great. Talking about focus balance, I don't like roaming, I don't like build-up. I'm talking about balance, but I kind of prefer to go with Shadow Striker, so my game is going to play behind the striker, something like a second striker. And this one is extremely useful, guys, when you take the ball with your center backs or your CDMs. Your cam is going to stay inside your opponent's half all the time, alongside your striker, and you're going to create counterattacks quicker. Regarding the left winger and the right winger, nothing will change here compared to FC25. For both of them inside forward, the focus will be balanced. Roaming and attack, both of them too offensive. I highly recommend you go with balance, so the left winger and the right winger will come back in defense from time to time, help with defending and make your defender line even stronger. Regarding the striker position, once again, number one option is advance forward. Number two option is poacher. I don't like target forward. I don't like false nine either. So you go with advance or poacher. Like I always say, if you guys don't have plus on advance forward, go check poacher. If you see plus, go with poacher. In my case, there is no plus row on poacher. That's why we go with advance forward, and that's it. Best possible tactics for the 4-2-1-3 to use from minute 1 until the final whistle. So this is the game plan that you should prepare and use from minute 1. But what about situations when you guys concede goals, you want to make your team more aggressive, you want to create more goal scoring chances? After minute 35 game plan, that's exactly what I'm going to call it. Once again, we're going to use the 4-2-1-3 formation. Build-up style will be once again counter number 1, but this time, guys, defensive approach will be 70, which will make your entire team more aggressive on the field. Why I want you to use this one after minute 35? As I mentioned earlier, if you guys go with 70 from minute 1, your players will run out of stamina before minute 75, and then you're going to concede plenty of goals. So make sure to switch to this one if you guys cannot create goal scoring chances and want to make your team more aggressive on the field. So once again, regarding the goalkeeper, I'm not going to change anything. Center backs, once again, I'm gonna use defender defend for both of the center backs, but this time, guys, regarding the fullbacks, I'm going to use versatile for both of them, which will make them a bit more offensive. CDMs, once again, holding, the focus will be ball winning for one of them, and for the other one, I'm gonna go with holding and the focus will be defense. So one of them is going to be extremely defensive and the other one is going to be a bit more offensive, joining the attack from time to time. I recommend that you apply holding defend to your CDM with more offensive functions, okay? The one with more defensive functions should be ball winning. And regarding the central attacking midfielder position, there is no change. Shadow striker, inside forward for the wingers. The focus should be balanced, advanced forward, and the focus should be attack for the striker. So this is game plan number 2 that you guys are supposed to use at least after minute 35 in case you guys cannot create goal scoring chances with this one and you guys concede goals. If this one works for you, don't switch to the second game plan. Keep using game plan number 1 until the final whistle. And now let's talk about a game plan that you guys can use after minute 70. You wanna go all in, okay? You want to create a comeback. 4-2-1-3, once again we go with counter, but this time the defensive approach is going to be 95 extreme. At this stage of the game, guys, you cannot use 95 for more than 20-30 minutes. Otherwise, your entire team will run out of stamina and you don't want this. Regarding the player roles, I'm not going to change the goalkeeper. Sweeper keeper is not good, okay? I'm going to leave it at goalkeeper role. The focus will be defend. I'm not going to touch the defender line. I'm gonna use defender defend for both of them. And when it comes to the fullbacks, this time I'm going to use wingback for both of them, wingback, just like that. And for both of them, I'm going to use support. And this option is going to make the Albion RB join the attack, and sometimes they're going to play closer to the central attacking midfielder position because you've got two wingers. You want your Albion RB to surprise your opponents and join the attack through the middle. Regarding the CDM position, I'm going to use deep line playmaker defend for one of them, and the other one will be deep line playmaker build up. This one is going to make my CDMs way more offensive than before, but this is exactly what you guys want in the last 20 minutes. You want to create a comeback. Regarding the central attacking midfielder, I'm gonna go with shadow striker attack. And regarding the left winger and the right winger, I'm going to use once again inside forward, but this time I'm going to use attack. You want your wingers to stay in attack all the time. You don't want them to come back in defense. And regarding the striker position, advance forward and the focus should be attack. So this is the one that you're supposed to use only after minute 70 if you guys want to make your team extremely aggressive and score 1 or 2 goals to make a comeback. In my opinion, these are the best 3 game plans you can currently use with a 4-2-1-3 formation. For example, in FC 25, it was my only game plan. I didn't use any other formations. I was using the 4-2-1-3 from minute 1, and in case of issues against my opponents, I was simply boosting my defensive approach, making my entire team more aggressive, or I was boosting my LB and RB rows to make them more aggressive, and that's it. I didn't use 3-4 different formations. I used only one formation, and I even joined top 50 in the world in the Elite Division. I was finishing rank 1 in Champions almost every single week. So if you guys enjoy using the 4-2-1-3 formation, feel free to apply 3 game plans. You don't need to apply like 3 or 4 different formations in your game plans. You can go with one formation with 3 different variations that you guys can use during your entire matches. But anyways, this will be all for today. Drop a like if you enjoyed today's video. If we go over 1000, that will be massively appreciated, and let me know in the comment section down below which formation should I review next. Thank you all for watching once again, and see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye bye.